All right, welcome back to my channel today. I really appreciate your time, your efforts for joining me and for watching my videos, commenting, liking and subscribing and sharing. God bless you, and I really appreciate that. Today's video, I want to discuss something that I usually receive from people, especially people from diaspora. You know, a lot of people are interested in poultry farming, but they don't know how to start. And this video is not just for those in diaspora, for those also that are looking for something they can invest in that can be making them a lot of money, or some kind of money that is very good or better than what they are getting. You know, the truth is, poultry farming is something that is very lucrative. Take it or leave it, because whether you're dealing with layers or you're dealing with broilers, the poultry farm is something that you make money from. People that are dealing with layers, eggs is always in demand, always. If you go to market any day, you will find broilers in their large sum. People are buying broilers, they are buying for self-consumption, some are buying for frozen business, some are buying for restaurants, some are buying for parties. So it is a meat that people consume every day. You understand? So broiler and layers is a good business. Poultry as a whole is something that you can do. Now, someone sent a message and said, I am doing a job somewhere in called a country, and he's looking at coming back, and he's not making much. He's looking at coming to start a poultry. And this is something I want to say. You know, let me tell you the truth. If you can do a poultry to a kind of to a certain standard, trust me, you will be a big boy in Nigeria. If you can invest, let me just assume, let's say you have like, let's say 2 or 3 million, and you can invest in poultry, you know, and you have a space, or you can get a space where you can build your poultry farm, that you can raise at least maybe 500 to 1,000 birds. Let me tell you, you will be making more than what you are making in the place you are right now, because what the person said, I knew for sure that what the person is making is not going to be enough, and the kind of job he's doing is not what he loves. So many people are doing the jobs they don't love. So many people are doing the things they don't want to do just because of money. But if you have saved up some money and you have a capital that you can use to invest in this poultry business, let me tell you, there is profit in it. And it's something you can do. And I will always advise you, if you can come back to Nigeria and plan yourself, you can invest 3 million or even above. It depends on what you have. Let me tell you, you are going to make some money. You're going to make a lot of money from poultry. There is always a market in demand. As I'm talking to you now, I have like 3 people that wants to come and buy the remaining of my birds. They are willing to always buy and pay. Sometimes you're not going to make with a huge profit. Sometimes you're not going to make, but the point is, there is always profit to be made when you have established everything. You know, when everything is established, maybe your farm is established, your poultry, your pen, everything is put in place. You have bought your drinkers, your feeders, everything is in place. The subsequent ones that you are going to be doing, that's where you begin to make profit. Maybe the first 2 batches, you might not make much, but when you have already established and you have every equipment needed for the job, that is when you begin to make more money. So you're asking if you can come to Nigeria, is this something you can do? Yes, the answer is yes. And it's not just those who are outside Nigeria. For those who are in Nigeria also doing something that they don't like, doing jobs that they don't like, doing businesses that they don't like, is something you can venture into. Farming is very lucrative, even though people are looking down on it. It's something that many people you are seeing today, can tell you they are living off farming. They have their cars, they are paying their children's school fees, they have built their house, and a lot of things are going on from just farm. The amount you invest will determine how much you'll be making. The amount you start with will determine how far you will go. If you start small, you can grow small, but if you start big, you also begin to make big profit. And there are challenges that comes with everything, every business. But let me tell you, business is business, and poultry business is also very profitable, and it gives you that peace of mind, and it's very quick. let's say you want to do broilers like we do. Broilers is very quick. High 7-8 weeks, you're done with your chickens. Sometimes you say by 6 weeks, sometimes you say 7 weeks or 8 weeks. It depends on what you can afford to do at the moment. If you cannot afford to feed them for 7-8 weeks, set them up for 6 weeks. If you cannot afford to feed them for long, you do the needful. If you want to go into layers takes more time, probably 5 months, 6 months before they begin to lay eggs. But immediately they begin to lay eggs, you're going to consistently be making money for the next 1 year from each of those beds, which means one of your layers can lay up to 300 crates, 300 eggs rather, and that 300 eggs is equals to 10 crates. So imagine one of your bed is going to be able to give you 10 crates before you even sell them again, because you still have to sell them after you have used them. You still have to sell them again. 10 crates. Let's say you are dealing with 500 beds. Imagine 10 crates times 500. How many crates have you made? How much is a crate of egg? The minimum you can get is 6,000 as of now. So you're getting 10 crates from one bed, which means you're getting about 60,000 from one bed. So if you do the math, you see how many million you're going to make at the end of the cycle. You understand? So there is money to be made when it comes to poultry farming, and there's nothing to debate about it. It's not easy. You have to fight to make sure they are okay, give their medications, give their feed, check up on them, make sure they're okay, train them, and when they begin to become productive and become maybe matured, then you make your money. And it's continuous. You can continuously do this business as you continue to make your money. So I hope I answered your question. The person that's asking this question, I just believe that this video have maybe say something that you want to hear. If you have another question, please don't forget to drop on the comment section. Tell me what you think about this video. Don't forget to share my videos and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Remain blessed and bye.